Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to DIY Mixers Crew. Finally, I'm able to do my review on the Dovpo Topside. It's been a few months since I had this piece of equipment, and I'm going to give you the rundown on what I think about it. I'm going to give you what it does. I think it's a very innovative mod, and we're just going to get straight to the mat, and we're going to go through it. Okay, guys, basically I've had this mod for about 2-3 months now. I've been wanting to do a solid review on this, so I wanted to put it through its paces before I decided to put the information that I think that's needed to get out there in the community about this mod. First of all, I'm going to read you the description from my vape store that they give on this mod. It says the Dovpo Topside Squonk mod features a revolutionary top-fill squonk design with a 10 ml capacity juice delivery system along with an adjustable wattage mode. The Dovpo Topside was designed in collaboration with the Vapor Chronicles to create the ultimate squonking experience. The Topside features a leak-resistant 510 base along with a spring-loaded gold-plated 510 connect pin. The Topside allows for optional temperature control. It requires a firmware update and a bypass mode. The Topside features a durable zinc alloy, aluminum alloy, and stainless steel construction. The Topside is powered by one high-amp 18650, 2700, or 21700 battery, which is sold separately, and it also includes an 18650 battery adapter sleeve. The Topside also includes a replacement bottle kit as well. Now, my thoughts on this device. First, we're going to run through it, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it, how I like it, my likes, my dislikes. So the features and specs on this. Okay, first of all, you have the Topside here. Here's the box that it comes in. It actually comes in, let me see, 1, 2, 3, looks like 8 or 9 different colors. It comes in green, blue, purple, black, gold, gunmetal, silver, and red. Okay, so we're going to unbox this. This is the box it comes in. It slides out real nice like this. Actually, okay, real nice. He did a real nice design on his box. If you notice here, you can actually use this box as an Addy stand. It comes with 4 holes on top of the box here, so that way you can store some stuff inside it, put some RDAs on the top of there. Open the box, you have the card that comes in there from Topside. There's a little note on the back of it. It shows the Vapor Chronicles, Dovpo Topside. Got a battery card, inspection card, and a user manual for you guys. Now what you get inside the box, guys, is I already took the mod out. sitting right here. Here's your adapter for your 18650. Okay, comes with a USB cord, so that way you guys can plug this thing in to do an upgrade the firmware on it. And you actually get a Allen wrench and a set of screws there. You can see that there's a extra set of screws there, and that's actually for the fill bottle. Now it does come with an extra fill bottle, which is nice that they throw in. I did hear from a couple websites, I don't know who it was, what website, but they actually weren't sending out the bottle, so you know that's not good on them. But I actually ordered this from my vape store, MVS, and they did send the extra fill bottle. It's a bottle kit. Even though that this actually comes with an extra bottle kit, you can also purchase these separately, which is pretty cool. I like it. So basically in this box here, they give you an extra fill bottle, which we're going to go over this real quick. I'm just going to breeze through this real quick for you guys, just to give you an idea on the innovation that Brian did with this mod. You know, you got a nice, there's a cap cover here that has a gasket on there. You know, it doesn't leak too, which is cool. So not only do you have the 10 mil that's actually in the mod, you also have an extra 10 mil that you can actually put this in your pocket. You know, if you don't want to, I mean, it's easy to top fill, but you can keep this in your pocket, have this loaded for you. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that comes in the box. Okay, so the dimensions on this mod, we're going to get to the mod real quick. What's up, guys? What's up, Digital? What's up, James? Sorry, I had some technical issues before. You know, I kind of think I worked everything out with my cameras and everything. The software I had was junk, so this is a lot better. So here's the mod, guys. Real nice mod. You know, I'm really enjoying this mod so far. Like I said, I've had it for a little over 2 months, almost maybe 3 months. But it's a real nice design with the zinc aluminum and the stainless steel construction. It's real nice and heavy. I like heavy mods. It's not as light as the Vandy Vape Pulse, which you see here. This is the Vandy Vape Pulse. And speaking of the Vandy Vape Pulse, is the size comparison to the two. It's not too much different as far as in terms of size. A little bit taller, you know, but that's about it. Okay, the dimensions on this thing is 3 5/8 inches times 2 1/16 inch times 1 inch. It does have a nice spring-loaded 510 connection here, and this underneath here, it's sealed. You have a nice little seal going on up here around the mod. You know, real nice design. Sorry if my camera is like focusing in and out. I apologize for that. Now the output wattage on this thing is anywhere between 5 watts and 90 watts. The resistance range on this is anywhere between 0.08 to 3.5 ohms. You do have the optional temperature control, which requires the firmware update. Guys, you can get that update. It doesn't come updated. You have to go to Dovpo's website and get the update. Put that cord in there if you like temp control. It does have the bypass mode. Now we're gonna throw a battery in here for you guys. Okay, real quick though, on the battery door, it does have some nice thick magnets here, 2 contacts. So the battery door does stay closed firmly. That was my only worry. I've had mods that had swing doors like this that they seem to loosen over time. You're a set screw. Okay, did you? So anyhow, yeah, this does tighten like real nice. At first though, it can't, like, you know, I'll get to that and the pros and cons of this at the end, but it can be a pain sometimes to really push this down to open a door. But once you know, replace the battery in and out, it's pretty nice. So going to the screen, we're going to throw, now I'm using a 2700 battery in here. Now they do, like I said, you can use an 18650 or 21700. I don't have any 21700s. I'm actually probably going to order some. You know, so here's the screen. It's a nice OLED screen. It's 0.96 inches, so roughly an inch on the screen. Real nice digital output. You got the variable wattage. It gives you your battery, you know, and like I said, it does half increments, you know, scrolling up and down. Gives your wattage, your ohms, and your amps. Okay. Okay, over here you have your side USB for you guys that want to do the update on the firmware. Now, you can charge this with this, you know, but I wouldn't recommend it, charging this. It does have short circuit protection and reverse battery protection. Now let's get to the bottle. I'm going to show you guys how everything feels up here, this is so innovative of Brian to do this. It's really cool. I'm surprised that somebody out there in the market hasn't really, you know, thought of this yet. I mean, it's pretty amazing, you know, and there's times where I think, you know, it's such a pain in the butt to, you know, fill your squonk, you know, but this design's pretty awesome. Now this top, the way you do this, guys, is all you do is you just turn this up here like this, pop it off, pull it off, and it has two little U-shaped that go into the reservoir. You just glob the juice in there. Gotta make sure this is set right here. And this here, actually, this little piece of stainless steel that's on top of here, okay, it's magnetized, okay, so it's nice and strong. All you do is you just press it down, you put it in, and that's it, guys. Real awesome. Now, I've seen guys, when they want to switch their bottle out, you know, it can be kind of hard to pull this out, but once you get some juice in there, it's kind of easy, you know, to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the bottle next to show you guys. I'm going to take it apart, show you guys how this works. So basically, I showed you this at the beginning. Now, you got the top cap here, and if you guys ever want to, you know, take this apart and clean it, if you want to put, you know, different juice or anything like that in there, comes with two Allen keys, or two Allen screws. Sorry about that. Two Allen screws that are on each side of the bottle. I don't know if you can see that. Real small set screws that go into the side of the bottle, and you can just take them out. I'm going to take this apart real quick just to show you what it looks like on the inside. Now, with some of the first run bottles that they were releasing, I guess when the mod first came out, the tube, the feed tube that was going up into the RDA wasn't cut on an angle, but they seem to fix that issue. And this just pops out here, and you can see it's cut on a nice angle there for you, so that way it sucks up all the juices in here, you know. Basically, this comes out. You can take it out and wash it if you guys want, you know, to refill juice. Now, what the cool thing about this too is, so you don't put it in backwards, you have this area here, this opening, and Brian had put, I don't know if you could see it, there's a little T that's, you know, embossed into the bottle, so that way when you put this thing back together, all you got to do is just line that T right up into the center there. Make sure it's nice and flush. And then you take your bottle, okay, and you put this back in. Now, that's another thing too. You want to make sure when you're putting this bottle on, you put it the right way. You want to make sure that the T is actually facing this way, like backwards, and then put it in that way, so that way that the U's are facing that way. So you got the T that way, the front of the bottle, have it facing that way, because that's where the feed tube goes. Okay, put this back together. Sorry, this is live, guys. I'm not editing this, so you know, I'm gonna try to put this together as quickly as I can, because I have some juice in my other reservoir. Now, I do have. Now here's I'm gonna go while I'm doing this. The complaints that I've had with this mod since I've had it, and then we can talk about a little bit more after I'm done. Now, and this is the reason why it took me so long to do this review on this mod. The first one that I got, when I took it out of the package, it was love at first sight. Loved it. Okay, ran good for about, I want to say, not even a week, and then I started getting leaking issues with it. Now, I don't know if that was a quality control issue or if it was just because I was overfilling it. I don't know. Now, I did send an email out to Dovpo. First, actually, I think it was Dovpo China or whatever. And of course, they didn't respond, so I didn't know who to contact. I ended up, I think, reaching out to Dustin Fresh and see if he can get a hold of Brian. And then he told me to contact Dovpo USA. I think they're based in Florida. So I ended up contacting them, and literally within a day, he contacted me back and told me to send the mod down to him, and he was going to take a look at it to see what the problem was. Because I actually went on Reddit, a couple other places, and seen some people. I don't know why I can't. My lighting sucks in here. I don't know why some people were having some issues with leaking as well. But theirs was actually coming out of the vent holes. Right here. They were squonking it, and it would come out of, you know, the vent holes here. So I don't know if it was an issue like down in the 510, if something that was in here that was causing pressure and it was causing it to leak down into the mod. I don't know. So where I was having issues with this on my first one, okay, I'd open up the battery door, okay guys, and it would literally be soaked with e-liquid, you know, down in here. And that alarmed me, because I looked at it as, you know what, that's not good. If that gets into my battery, you know what I mean, that's not good. So needless to say, I contacted my vape store as well. Awesome customer service. They actually, that day, they responded back. They gave me a shipping USPS return ship label. Took it to the post office. I sent it back, and then within a week, I had the new mod that was sent. Now, the second mod came in, okay, and this is the kicker too. I even got a piece of paper on it. The second one that came in, okay, I was like, okay, this is great. Wasn't leaking, nothing. But the first fill bottle that actually came with the mod wasn't sucking up any juice, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? So I proceeded to take out a part to figure, okay, well, maybe I just got an older design bottle or something. Maybe it wasn't cut on the 45-degree angle in there. That wasn't the case. So I don't know what the problem was. I'm thinking like the reason why it was leaking, or this one wasn't working. There might be some kind of like sealing issue, you know, maybe going on around here. I don't know. Maybe I'm overfilling it. I don't know. But other than that, you know, it's just very seldom on the new one. I might get a spot or two of e-liquid down here on the bottom on the new one. Now, even on the first one though, like around here on the lip as well, it seemed like there was some juice that was getting underneath here, you know, which isn't good here, because maybe that's the reason why, you know, the dude was getting juice that was coming out of the vent hole down here. But all in all, though, like I said, I've had this mod for about 3 months. It's been doing pretty good. But we're going to get to the pros and cons. And it vapes, I tell you what, I probably vape battery life on this thing. I vape probably, I'd say, 20 mils a day. And the battery life, I usually go through about maybe 1 to 1.5 2700s a day on this. So the battery life's pretty solid. I really like it. Now, switch cameras here again. Let me see. Okay, we're back. I'm going to fill this up too. Put this new bottle in. Let me get that new bottle in for you guys. Okay. Matter of fact, we're going to actually do this here. Next cam. Back here and fill this up real quick. Just to show you how easy it is to fill, guys. Super awesome. Like I said, come down here. Just take it and just pump it in. Just pump it in, pump it in, pump it in. And I tell you what, holds 10 mils. Awesome. 10 mils of juice. Put the cap back on. All right. Now, I used the Dead Rabbit on mine. I actually want to get the Digiflavor. I heard good things about that RDA. Now, real quick, likes and dislikes about it before I get out of here, guys. It was just a quick video. Fit and finish on this thing, I give it 4.75 out of 5. I like the feel of it in my hand. Nice and heavy, not too heavy, but it's nice. You know, nice and heavy in my hand. It's not as light as the Vandy Vape Pulse, but I like a heavier mod, and that zinc alloy in there gives it nice, you know, nice and a heavy feel in your hand. Fits in my hand well. And the reason why I gave it a 4.75 out of 5, and I know this is being really picky, is the stainless steel screws. I know, but you know, there's stainless steel screws in there. You know what I mean? I just wish that those were black. I know that's being really picky, but I feel that, you know, they could have put some black screws in there, you know, just to give it more of a streamline. Same thing with the stainless steel on top there. They could have made that black as well, I feel. User friendly. It's a solid 5 out of 5 for me on this thing. And the reason being, you know, it's top fill. I mean, what more can you want, you know, in a Squonk mod? It's so easy to fill. You know, you don't have to continuously take your bottle out all the time to fill it, or you don't have to use, you know, something similar to this, you know. Turn your mod upside down, put this on, you know, squeeze it in there, pump it, make sure you get it there. User 5 out of 5 on that. Real easy. The main screen, easy to navigate, you know, real nice, clicky buttons. Click it 5 times, on and off, you know. Reliability on this thing, I give this a 4 out of 5, and the reason being is because this is the second one that, you know, I had to get. I did have some leaking issues with the first one, and then the second one, when the bottle came in, you know, it wasn't squonking correctly, which, you know, it was a frustration at first, but now that I've had it for, you know, 2 or 3 months, you know, I'm more than happy with it. You know, all in all, I could say about this mod, it's a very innovative mod. It's beautifully handcrafted. It's, you know, cheaply priced, you know, for the price that you pay and for what you get on this mod. You know, it's awesome. You know, oh, there was one thing I did forget to mention on the menu. When you click it 5 times and on and off, you do have the bypass mode that you can do on this thing. You know, you'll hold the down button and the fire button, and it'll go into bypass mode for you. And you can actually, you know, it round robins too, all the way around when you go. Oh no, guys, a quick video, just getting back into things. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the Topside. You know, I think Brian actually is coming out with a new one. I think it's a dual battery Topside. I'm anxious to see that and see how it performs. Other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in. For you guys that are tuning in on YouTube, make sure you check us out on Facebook. Other than that, guys, you guys take care. See you next time.